Our top story, the city of Savannah is looking ahead for the future of the Westside Canal District, the area around the Enmarket Arena.
Officials say this time they want the community to help shape what comes next. And WSAV's Nikaya Harris is joining us now with a closer look at the plans and what neighbors are saying.
This has been a years-long process, and city officials say they are taking the time to listen to residents, from housing to business opportunities. They want the community to help shape what the Canal District looks like in the future. The city of Savannah says this planning effort started about 5 years ago, working with neighborhoods and the larger community to figure out how to limit negative impacts from the Enmarket Arena while looking at opportunities for revitalization.
We're in the process right now of conducting a study, and we're looking specifically at 5 city-owned properties in the Canal District and working with the community to figure out what type of uses they would like to see on those city-owned properties.
Director of Planning and Urban Design Bridget Liddy says residents have shared what matters most, from housing and business opportunities to keeping the character of the neighborhood intact. That feedback is shaping how city staff think about future development.
I think one of the main things that we heard was the need for legacy residents to be celebrated and to stay in place. And so in looking at our planning efforts, that's exactly what we're going to try to.
A key site is the historic Waterworks building, where plans could include an entrepreneurial center for new businesses and possibly a food market, all designed to create opportunities that tie back to the community.
For the Waterworks building, we're really looking at opportunities for an entrepreneurial center, which would provide opportunities for the community, those new businesses, to come to and use the facility to help them get started. I would say the vision for the future in the Canal District is an area that is thriving, an area that celebrates the legacy residents that have lived there for many, many years, and that they are still there enjoying what the future is going to entail for them.
And officials say more public input will be gathered as planning continues, guiding the next steps for the Canal District and ensuring the community's voice stays central. Nikaya Harris, WSAV News 3 on your side.
Nikaya, thank you. New developments tonight. A former Beaufort County preschool teacher, already facing state child sex crime charges, has now been indicted at the federal level. According to newly filed court documents, a federal grand jury in Iowa has indicted 38-year-old Brandon Baker of charges of sexual exploitation of a child. The indictment stems from allegations dating back to 2013, where investigators say Baker engaged in sex acts with a minor and produced child sexual abuse material. This follows a separate investigation in Colorado, where authorities say Baker was identified after an alleged upload of child sex abuse material in 2024. This all builds on previous WSAV reporting. Baker was arrested on January 27th at a Beaufort County preschool, where he was charged with second and third degree sexual exploitation of a minor. Investigators say those charges were also connected to cyber tip line reports from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. The South Carolina Attorney General's office is handling the state case, while federal prosecutors in Iowa move forward with the new indictment.
A former city councilman in Effingham County has learned his fate in court. Theodore Hamby, a former Guyton City Council member, entered a negotiated guilty plea in court this morning. He pleaded guilty to 3 charges connected to misusing a city credit card and was sentenced to 13 years. The case stems from a months-long investigation into allegations he used that card for personal purchases. Hamby was suspended from office by Governor Brian Kemp last August and later resigned from his seat in December.
A Rincon family is asking for help tonight after losing their home in a fire last week. It was all caught on camera. Haley Cooler tells WSAV it took just 30 seconds for smoke to fill the home, and about 2 minutes for it to be destroyed. She says 3 family members, all living with disabilities, had to quickly escape along with several pets. Everyone made it out safely, but the family did lose 1 cat in the fire and is still searching for another. They're asking the community to be on the lookout for that pet. The home, however, is now unlivable. And the family has set up a GoFundMe account. You can find the link at WSAV.com.
In a crime and safety report now, as a top tourist destination, Hilton Head Island is taking steps to keep both visitors and residents safe, starting with one particularly dangerous intersection. Officials realized that the street markings near North Ridge Drive just were not enough. Now, a new set of rectangular rapid flashing beacons is in place. Now, these bright lights alert drivers and give pedestrians and cyclists a clear, safer path through the busy area. To add an extra layer of protection, well, the speed limit has also been lowered to 40 miles per hour. Safety isn't just about drivers. Pedestrians need to be responsible too.
Need to look. They need to stop. They need to look. They need to make sure that there's no traffic coming and that it's safe for them to cross.
And this is the first intersection of its kind on the island, and if it proves successful, it could be just the beginning of a broader effort to make streets safer for everyone.
Kroger is helping fight food insecurity on college campuses across the Southeast. One local HBCU is seeing that impact firsthand, with thousands of dollars in donations now helping students stay fed and focused. WSAV's Jillian Cole shows us how it's making a difference at Savannah State.
Savannah State University leaders and Kroger are making sure students can focus on their studies and not worry about their next meal. Thousands of dollars worth of food items and gift cards are being donated during this year's Pack the Pantry. According to a 2024 report released by the U.S. Government Accountability Office, nearly 4 in 10 students at historically black colleges experience food insecurity. Kroger's Atlanta division is donating nearly $20,000, as well as food and gift cards to Savannah State University's Pantry, making sure students on campus don't have that worry.
Our mission is Zero Hunger, Zero Waste. And so a part of that mission is our work in the communities to help to remove food insecurity. We specifically choose this month to honor Black History Month and to work with HBCUs, but we do it all year long.
Tammy Young and Nayaba said roundup donations at checkout counters help make this possible. SSU Dean of Students Bonita Bradley says this is part of the school students' success strategy, and the donations will help the pantry offer more than just food.
It's an open space. Students come and lounge, so it's not just the pantry itself, but the entire atmosphere makes it warm and welcoming for students.
Bradley says the pantry is open 24/7 and serves 200 student clients on a regular basis. She encourages any student on campus who may be looking for food or clothing to visit the pantry.
Here on the campus, we're family oriented, and so we try to instill in students that this is your family and we have the support for you, so don't be ashamed. Just come up and get whatever it is that you need. It's no limit. They can come, twice a week, once a week, but the resources are here.
Bradley says the pantry is always accepting donations. All you have to do is set up an appointment with SSU Student Development and Outreach. Reporting in Savannah, Jillian Coles, WSAV News 3. On your side.
Childhood health plays a major role in how well students perform in the classroom, and now more support is on the way in Statesboro. A new school-based health center has officially opened, serving students and staff at Langston Chapel Elementary and Middle Schools. It is the first of its kind in the Bulloch County school system. The project was made possible by a $1 million grant from the Georgia Department of Education, with Bulloch County one of just 4 districts selected for the funding. District leaders say the facility will help remove health-related barriers to learning, while also providing more access to care for students.
Healthy kids learn better. That's a phrase our partners at East Georgia Healthcare use a lot. And what that really means, which research shows us, is healthy kids have better attendance in school, healthy kids are more focused in school, healthy kids have better graduation rates. So if we can provide the access, we're providing the opportunity for that success.
Officials with East Georgia Healthcare Center say that they hope this is just the beginning, with plans to expand school-based health services across the county in the future.
Now, Time Saver Traffic, sponsored by Arrowhead Clinic, the accident doctors, where it pays to get well.
For the last hour or so, we have been seeing some delays along Interstate 16 westbound approaching I-95, but that situation has improved over the last couple of minutes. Still some delays past 95 heading toward Pooler Parkway, but speeds are pretty close to normal overall. Nothing weather-wise to slow us down for this evening, but that'll be a lot different for Friday in the morning and in the afternoon for your commute. High rain chances are expected, but conditions will dry out as we get to the weekend. We'll have all the forecast details coming up in just a few moments.